Think back to a moment that you've ever had low back pain in your past. It's the worst feeling no one ever wants to have. Thanks for tuning in for our second video on low back issues. My name is Dr. Keith Ranty from Coastal Chiropractic here in Madison. Last video we talked about different conditions, arthritis, disc issues, sacroiliac joint issues, and we talked about each one has a different symptomatology. So I want to shed some light onto that today. So arthritis is going to present as a different location of pain, say, as opposed to a sacroiliac joint issue, which is where your tailbone meets your pelvis. Those have certain regions of complaint, say, versus a disc issue, a herniation or a bulge. Each one of the nerves in the low back goes to a different location in the body. So it goes, these multiple nerves in the low back come together and they form a bundle called the sciatic nerve that we all refer to. That sciatic nerve comes down the leg, then it branches out again and it goes to different areas of the leg or the buttock based upon which nerve it is. Just like a circuit breaker in our home will go to different rooms, the same thing happens to the nerves in the low back. They go to different regions. So based upon the region and location is going to help me understand where that's coming from. And so what we'll do is when a patient comes into me, the most important thing is to find out what the problem is first. Because it's one thing for someone to say they have low back pain versus completely understanding exactly where the condition is arising from. Is it a sciatica issue? Is it a disc herniation issue? Or arthritis? Or even sacroiliac joint? And so the best way to do that is sit down and do a thorough history and find out what got you here in the first place. But then on site, we have all the best tools and technology and digital x-ray on site so we can make sure we can really identify where your problem condition is coming from. And so what we'll do is when we take that x-ray, we'll also bend a person, put them in motion so we can see how that spine bends in motion, because you never sit still all day. Your spine is always moving. When it moves and you hurt, that's where we need to know where it hurts so we can help you get the best results in the quickest amount of shortest period of time. So we have a couple special promotions going on. I want to help you get rid of your low back pain. What you're going to do is there's a link above and there's a button below that you're going to click. It's going to bring you to another landing page. It's going to ask you to enter your first name, your last name, enter your email. It's going to ask for a phone number as well. Once you do that, it's going to go right to my front desk, and one of our team members is going to reach out to you and set a day, date, and a time for you. And what you're going to do is you're going to come in, sit down with me. We're going to go through a thorough history, orthopedic test, and if we need to, we'll take those digital motion x-rays like we talked about. I'll put you in the position of pain. It's only temporary, but it's going to help me nail down and identify where your problem is coming from. So click the link above, press the button below. Again, my name is Dr. Keith Ranty from Coastal Chiropractic. Thank you so much for tuning in. I look forward to meeting you here in the office.